Is it on there or
Outside of the railing, I'm going with the pond by accident and out found here in our ocean. And he is pretty good at hiding. You see right over here in this tube to my right. You can see his tail poking out underneath, his little face poking out on the other side. He is a white spotted bamboo shark. They are typically found in the Indo-Pacific Ocean, so on the other side of the world compared to us. And a fun fact about his species there.
Good. She's over there in the corner.
Welcome, my name is Judy. I'm part of the animal care team here, and I'm lucky. I get to help take care of Sweet, a juvenile green sea turtle. Just a few things before we get started. You're welcome to take photos and videos throughout the center, just no flash. Also, if you're around her habitat, please refrain from holding things over the railing. She thinks everything that hits the water is food, and she's faster than I am with the net. So, Sweetie was rescued in 2016 from Ono Island Beach, which is near Orange Beach, Alabama, just down the road. A family was taking a walk along the beach and they looked over to the shoreline and they saw a pile of marine debris. They got kind of curious about what it was, so they went over and they were looking through it. They saw a little sea turtle. They saw she was still alive, so they called their local stranding or rescue team. They came and they got her, and they ended up taking her to Fort Walton Beach to the Gulfarium. The Gulfarium has a care center attached, which is like a little hospital for sea turtles. She ended up staying there for 18 months, which is a really long time. At the end of her 18 months of rehab, Florida Wildlife decided that she was not releasable. She couldn't go back in the ocean. So they asked if we wanted to adopt her. We said yes. She came to live with us January 18th of 2018. So she's been here over 8 years, and we do plan for this to be her forever. If you look at Sweetie, you can see a few things that are a little different about her. For one thing, she's missing her front left lip. What happened with that was there was a lot of and it got wrapped very tightly around her flipper. It was cutting in deeply. They couldn't save it at the Gulfarium, so they ended up taking it. Unfortunately, it also partially paralyzed her left rear flipper. So she's compromised for swimming on her whole left side, and she tends to swim around in a circle in the same direction because of that. Now she's got one more pretty serious injury that's not visible, and that's that the fishing line had some hooks on it.
Oh, fishing line.
It did permanent damage to her digestive system. Now most of her diet is gelatin. She gets an herbivore gelatin that's got seagrass and seaweed and algae in it. And she also gets a carnivore gelatin that's got shrimp and squid and fish in it.
Yum.
And as you can see, it sinks a little, so that gives her a little practice diving. If it goes too deep, sometimes she tries to ignore it, so I'll throw her something else. That'll make her go with it. Okay, and if you may have noticed, I've been throwing her something in between. The vet has started her on some solid food, and we give her little tiny pieces of bell pepper. Why bell pepper? I have no idea, but that's what we give her. And then she also gets little pieces of shrimp throughout the day. And she's got to the point now where she gets 4 lettuce leaves a day. So she's a lucky girl. And the vet's keeping very close watch on her digestion, making sure everything's okay. And if she continues to do well, she may actually get to eat more solid food, which I know she would appreciate. And to get it, good girl. Good girl.
Playing deep on that one.
And also, you may have noticed, this is a saltwater habitat, and sea turtles do need some fresh water. And you may have noticed that in between her little peppers, I've been giving her Jello. The animals in the ocean would eat sea animals and sea plants to get their fresh water, and she can't. So we just make her Jello like people eat, except no sugar and no flavor. It's just plain. But it does give her the fresh water she needs. And as you can see, we make it different colors. Because you can see every color in the spectrum. And it's just a little bit of enrichment for her. Give her something a little different to look at. Almost done. You can see she's a very good eater. Got a couple pieces left this week. She likes people in purple shirts. She likes people in purple shirts holding red frisbees. That's her. She gets fed 3 to 5 times a day, and we vary the times that we feed her because I know my dog and my cat, if I don't feed them right when the time comes, they get off. And we don't want her to get anxious, so we do that on purpose. Sweet Pea is about 15 years old, and she weighs 59 pounds.
Ooh.
She's still considered a junior. Would anybody like to guess how much she's going to weigh when she's a full-grown adult? Yes. Oh. Yes. 300. She's going to weigh between 300 and 600 pounds.
Wow.
That's a model of an adult green sea turtle hanging out there.
It
So
does.
she's going to be a great big girl. It's okay though. 'Cause
We
she's
see
just
one at the
15
pier that
years
day, 'cause they're all
old
around the
now.
pier,
She's probably
like
not
Lucy.
going to be
They
considered
swim
an
around
adult
there.
until she's 30 to 35 years old. So she's got a lot of
Could have
time
gone
to
for a
get that
ring
big,
during
and
the
she
trip.
probably will. You saw she's a very good eater. She tends to gain about a half a pound a month, which is a good rate. Life expectancy for green sea turtles is 80 to 85 years. She could actually live longer because she's in human care. She gets everything she needs. She has a vet appointment once a month. She has no predators to worry about. So she's doing okay. If you look at this wall over here, you can see the life-size cutouts of the 4 species of sea turtles that come to the Barbie and the Florida Panhandle. The most common is the loggerhead. You find them hanging around the pier a lot because they really like the fish in Spain. The next most common is the green, which is what Sweet Pea is. The great big leatherbacks like to stay way out in the open sea. About the only time you might see one is if a female goes to the beach to
That's
dance.
a giant
We don't
freaking
see them
turtle.
often. And then the little
I
kids
didn't know they were
really
that big.
are the smallest, the rarest, and the most endangered, but they do come to our areas. If you look over at this wall, and you can see the 7 species of sea turtles worldwide. So we're kind of lucky to get 4 out of the 7. I used to tell everybody that every species was considered to be either threatened or in danger of extinction. I can't say that anymore because in December.
And here we are in
Fairy garden is
the other part of the, where are we?
The self-guided part of
The
the
self-guided tour part.
teaching us about native wildlife.
Like
Shorebirds and
a
seabirds and tortoises and terrapins. I didn't know this. The Florida Panhandle has some of the state's largest dunes. Oh, it says there's a tiny Santa Rosa beach mouse that lives among the high sand dunes, staying deep within its burrow during the day.
And my Dolly wants to see go into the room.
Oh, okay. Oh, this little one. It's a diamondback terrapin. And this is a...
You don't really know.
The Terrapin, Maryland Terrapin.
I was going to make up a name for him. He said Dolly wants you in the video. Yeah.
I love watching that guy spearfish.
No, I'm find my phone.
Quite an ornament.
Right?
Find my phone.
Oh.
Walk in the background. That won't ruin your video.
Are we recording?
Yes.
Okay.
There's an old man in the background.
An old man in a loud
Don't mind my friend. You didn't make it too long. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the tour. And let me know in the comments what your favorite part was. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.